Testing 1 2 3. Checking audio 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Check 1 1 2 2 3 3. Checking 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Yep. Just a delay, but it's there. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Test. 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. 1 2 3 4. Check 1 2 3.
Maybe let's just go directly through the mic line.
Yeah. Maybe the second cable's no good.
Yeah.
Let's just here. Test 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3 4 5 6. Check 1 2 3 4 5 6. Testing 1 2 3. Audio test, Duke's broadcast, September 28th, home opener versus Dartmouth Voyageurs. Audio test, 1 2 3. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cavendish Farms Wellness Center in Montague for tonight's home opener between the visiting Dartmouth Voyageurs and your Eastern Dukes. For the visiting Voyageurs, please scratch Zach Olmstead, and please add number 3 affiliated player Ben Alexander. And for your Eastern Dukes, please scratch number 2 Caden McClernand, and please add number 3 Mason English affiliated player. The starting lineup for the Voyageurs: at forward, number 22 Jake Nogler; at forward, number 21 Maddock Tobin; at forward, number 11 Gregor Beach; on defense, number 6 Jonah Carew; on defense, number 4 Zachary Williams; and in goal, number 1 Ryan Janes. It's just The defending Prince Edward Island under-16 AAA hockey champions are here tonight, your Eastern Dukes. We'd like to welcome this evening as well our guests, the Voyageurs, and their followers and friends and family who are in attendance this evening, and to all those who may be joining us virtually on YouTube. My name is Mark Rooney. I'm pleased to MC tonight's brief opening ceremony. Last season was the inaugural one for the under-16 AAA Hockey League in Prince Edward Island, and boy, did your Eastern Dukes take us on a ride. The Dukes got off to a hot start, starting in first place on the opening weekend, where they stayed until the very final weekend of the regular season. They then battled and defeated the island counterparts, the Western Rebels, in a hard-fought and exciting game, a 7-game provincial final that will not soon be forgotten by anyone who witnessed it. The Dukes then took their island title to the Maritime Championship, where they were mere moments away from winning the league title in only their first year of existence. Indeed, it was a tremendous first season, and this year's edition of the Dukes hopes to emulate last year's success and take it one step further. We would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to this year's edition of the Eastern Dukes, both the staff and the players. We will begin with new Dukes head coach Trevor Peters. Assistant coaches Denver Clinton and William Proud. Goalie coaches Simon Hoffley and Joe Ranger. Our trainers Veronica Highmore and Ron Kennedy. Our manager Jamie McDonald. And Director of Hockey Operations, Morgan Rice. And now, here are the young men who will proudly take to the ice this year to represent the Eastern Dukes. We'll begin with our first-year players. Affiliated player number 3, Mason English. Number 4, Blake Hartman. Number 5, Logan Rinko. And number 6, Connor Arsenault. Number 8, Colin McCormick. Number 10, Cade Hunter. Number 11, Jackson Bowring. Number 12, Liam Moore. Number 15, Hugh McDonald. Number 16, Connor Morrison. Number 17, Nate Silvaggio. Number 20, Aiden Green. Number 21, Wyatt Bullpit. And number 23, Carson Pierce. Those are our first-year Dukes. And now, the returning players who last year helped bring the provincial title to the Eastern Dukes organization. Not playing tonight due to injury, but on the bench, give it up for number 2, Caden McClernand. Number 7, Ben Chaffee. Number 9, Ramsey McGinnis. Number 19, the captain this season, Beckett Quinn. Number 22, Willem Mossy. And the keepers of the crease, the guardians of the goal, number 29, Matthew Rooney. And number 31, Lincoln Kennedy. I would ask Captain Beckett Quinn to come forward to receive last year's provincial title banner. Becca will take that to center ice and be joined by the returning players who helped win this title in the first season of the Eastern Dukes. One big final round of applause for your returning Eastern Dukes who brought home the championship. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our opening ceremony this evening. We would ask each team's starting lineups to head to their respective blue lines where we will have O Canada. Thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you're able, stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Well, a good evening to you, wherever you may be in YouTube world. My name is Mark Rooney here from Montague the Beautiful as the Eastern Dukes take to the ice for their home opener in season number 2. Nice opening ceremony there to recognize the accomplishments that the Dukes had last year in winning their island title. It's a tremendous 7-game series, lots of peaks and valleys, and the Dukes were able to manage to come out on top. And if you were watching it all, they were moments away from winning a maritime title. And that fire will burn in their belly. Home opener. Connor Morrison, Colin McCormick, and Mason English and Beckett Quinn out there to start for the Dukes, along with Carson Pierce and Jackson Bowering on defense. Our hosting here, the Dartmouth Voyageurs, they come in with a 2-1 record, I should say. Goaltender Ryan James got some great stats already. 2.8 goals against. He's a big boy back there. Talking head coach, I think they list him at 6'3". Covers a lot of the net and then some. Goaltender Lincoln Kennedy, who put on a big show last spring with, I believe, 3 consecutive shutouts, if memory serves me correct. Great to have Kennedy back. Great to have Rooney back. Veteran goaltenders. So, new coach Trevor Peters is going to build from the net on out. Okay. The new coaching staff for the Dukes, 7 returning players, and they started with a 2 victory weekend in Cape Breton last weekend, beating the Highlanders in a close 4-3 battle, with Ramsey McGinnis scoring the winner on an absolute snipe on the short side. And then moving on to Sydney, where they handled the Cape Breton Jets with a significant goal output. And we'll see if they can carry on that offensive output and bring some confidence here to their home opener. Now Liam Moore, graduate of the Central Attack Program. And there's Willem Mossy, of course, returning as well. High offensive output last year had Mossy and Quinn, the captain. There's a tip. Now that's, Samuel LaBelle breaking in. There's a round close. Kennedy's got the post covered. Evan Wren was there. Big long reach of the Dartmouth forward. Now chip forward by Moore. Going to be icing. And Hartman is in deep to ward that off. Out comes Zachary Williams. He gains the blue line. He's in tight. Slipped through the crease. Nobody was there for the V's, the Voyageurs. Owen Sparks now in for the Voyageurs. And Williams will chase back for the Voyageurs. Good flow to the game so far. Back and forth. Bull Pitt stopping it at his own blue line. Now here comes Colin McCormick. Shot on net. There's one. James there for the glove save. It had a look at the corner, but James was there. First shot on net, I believe, for either team. And McCormick will suit up against Owen Sparks. Now Bowring, product of the Eastern Express U15 AAA program. A lot of these kids have come through that program, both first and second years. Now Pierce, the big defenseman, had an end-to-end Bobby Orr type rush last weekend in Cape Breton. Now here's Savaggio for the Dukes was tight. Bull Pitt had it go off his stick. And the Voyageurs content to chip that out. Pierce will gain possession. He'll find Bowring. Quinn will chip that high and deep. And we're going to say that he was just inside the red line, so there will be no chance for his forward to catch that. We're going to say icing. Faceoff will be down to the left of Lincoln Kennedy. Savaggio, Morrison, Quinn will make up the forward line. Pearson, Bowring stay out for Coach Trevor Peters. That's in tight, and Kennedy's got it. Best chance of the game. There's a bit of a pileup. Kennedy at the bottom of it, but the main thing is for the Dukes, the puck is in his possession. We played about 5 minutes here in period number one. Great to be back in Montague. Great to have the season underway. Dukes looking to emulate their success from last year. It will be hard to top staying in first place practically every weekend or every week of the season, but they've got some high-powered snipers, both first and second years. Solid goaltending in D, so they certainly have the potential to do so. There's another icing. The Voyageurs are here for their first trip of the season, and they will move on to Tyne Valley tomorrow morning to play the Western Rebels. And the visiting Valley Wildcats are in Tyne Valley tonight. We're going to try to get you an update on their score, and they will be here tomorrow morning as we trade dance partners. Puck now collected by Green behind the net. Chip forward. Voyageurs good forechecking. Can't get that through as Green. He's still there. Takes a big bump. That was Jake Nogler. Now turnover. Ben Chaffee's got that. Back to get it is Chaffee. Coming forward, Morrison. There's Mason English is with him. Other games around the league this evening, as mentioned, the Wildcats and Rebels are facing off in time. As a shot in from the point missed by Hugh McDonald, wearing his brother Sandy's number 15. Sandy on the team last year, pardon me. Wildcats and Rebels are tied at 1. No icing, and Hugh McDonald will skate back to get that. As Ethan Dewar is forechecking for the Voyageurs. Now Maverick Mitchell, second-year player. Big fella in there. McDonald steals the puck off of him. He's going to stake out his claim. He sees Logan Rinko. Rinko finding more Arsenault in tight. Maddox Seabold is there for the Voyageurs. Mitchell's back there as well. Good fight against the boards. Big shot from Mossy, and that's tipped wide.
Reset the clock to 13:25. Can you do this?
Try. Well. Now the Voyageurs defenseman will circle back. McDonald collects that and throws it back in. Seabold back for the Voyageurs. Mitchell's there as well. Rinko with the steal, looks in front. Now Mossy at his own blue line. Chips it in, looking for Rinko. Arsenault going to be called for the hook on this one. Dukes will be going on the first penalty. That's Evan Wren with the win for the Voyageurs. Kennedy, glove save. Dukes will throw that the length of the ice. Shot on net. And we've got an interference call now. And just like that, 20 seconds in, we're going to see Dukes will go on their first power play. 4-on-4 skating. I shouldn't say it's a power play. It's even up. Shot in, right on. Jane steers that into the corner. That's Ramsey McGinnis. 5 points already out of last weekend. Moore's working in there as well. Now comes around to Pierce. Going to look to keep that in. He elects to take that back. Get a little bit of skating room is Pierce. Pierce is going to wind up. He's got the blue line, the red line, the next blue line. Here's big Carson Pierce. He got a corner in on James. Big save. Great rush by Carson Pierce. Excellent rush there by Pierce. We saw a little bit of that last weekend. 53 seconds left in the penalty to Connor Arsenault. And at that point, the Dukes will have 25 seconds of power play for what it's worth. Now the puck is in the deep corner in the Voyageurs. Best scoring chance of the evening so far by either team there with a great rush by Pierce. Duke's penalty to number 6, Connor Arsenault. 2 minutes for hooking. That's Arsenault for hooking at 12:41. Voyageurs penalty to number 7, Vander Tobin. 2 minutes for interference. That's Tobin for interference at 12:16. Now we're going to see some more infractions. This time the V's will be now going off. Head contact penalty. Zachary Williams will sit. And the Dukes will now have a power play. Colin McCormick trying to win that back to Mossy. Voyageurs penalty to number 4, Zachary Williams. So while we were announcing the penalty, the goal was scored by Nate Silvaggio off a rebound. Mossy with the assist, and the Dukes take a 1-0 lead. Yeah. Duke's goal scored by number 17, Nate Silvaggio. Assist to number 22, Willem Mossy. That's Silvaggio from Mossy at 10:46. So the Dukes, is that through? That's through. Another shot on net. This one from Mossy. And that seemed to slip its way through James. Power play goal.
22, 17, 21.
So Mossy with the assist and now the goal. And the Dukes have found themselves into a 2-0 lead. Duke's goal scored by number 22, Willem Mossy. Assist to number 17, Nate Silvaggio. And number 21, Wyatt Bullpit. That's Mossy from Silvaggio and Bullpit at 9:59. So the Dukes doubled their lead early here, halfway through period number 1. Quinn back now as Pierce was caught up. Here's Connor Morrison, played a number of games with the Dukes last year. All he did was score when he came up here, and he's looking to get on the score sheet here as well tonight in the home opener as an official member of the Eastern Dukes. Now Chaffee's got some space with which to work. He finds Morrison, who tips it in. Dukes D will change. Behind the net now is Ren. Excuse me. That is Carew. Long lead pass. Somehow he's in all alone. Kennedy slipped past the goal. And just like that, the Dukes get back on it. The Voyageurs get right back on it. Nice move there. And that's by Evan Jewer. Somehow we had a defensive breakdown on the Dukes. And Evan Jewer made them pay. Ethan Jewer, pardon me, I got to get his name right if he's going to be on the score sheet. Pardon me, Ethan Jewer. Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Jewer. Voyageurs goal scored by number 2, Ethan Jewer, unassisted. That's Jewer, unassisted, at 8:46. Kennedy with the close and stop there now. Jewer's got the pucks. Throws it towards the net. Backhand in front. Oh, huge save! But the rebound is there. And nothing Kennedy could do, but we're all square again. As the Voyageurs have capitalized here. And just like that, we're all square. 8:11 to play in period number 1. Voyageurs down 2, and they storm right back to square the match. McDonald sends that in right on. James will elect to cover that. Now, Moore will take the face-off. He wins that. Hartman, back to McDonald. It's out across the line. Pierce will chip it forward. McGinnis with a nice sidestep. He'll offer it back to Carson Pierce. Chips it high. Moore got a piece of that, but not all. Now here's Wren. Forechecking there is Lebel. Turnover. Wren's got it for the Voyageurs in front. Good stick work there by Hugh McDonald. Saves an excellent opportunity by the Voyageurs offside or the Dukes. Good work there by McDonald. He was the last man back. And save Lincoln Kennedy some potential grief. Got a stick right on the forwards. Now Sparks and McCormick. McKeegan will come away from it. McKeegan, oh, he stood up at the line by Bowring, even though it's offside. Bowring welcomed McKeegan into Montague. I'll do it again. Sparks and McCormick. He's going to win the race. Silvaggio chips it ahead. Nice job there by the call-up. Ben Alexander keeps Silvaggio off of that. Now. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll ask you to take out your 50-50 tickets. McKeegan around now. Got a big move. Rangy, long edge with the stick. McCormick battles against Alexander for the Voyageurs. Now Barrett, shot. Kennedy's got it. They're digging at it. Kennedy will hold the fort. The winning 50-50 number tonight is 133-9917. That's 133-9917. You can see Diana Tutty in the lobby for if that number belongs to you. And the Dukes, thank you for your support. So the usual minor hockey tasks include the 50-50, and that's out of the way now. Here's Quinn. We're back to hockey. Sanders in front. Good tip there by English. looking for his first point as a Duke affiliated here this evening, called up. That was an excellent attempt by Quinn to find English, and he chipped it in. Good job by James to smother that one. Morrison, Quinn, and English for the Dukes. McDonald will throw that back up against the boards. Voyageurs are called on the offside. We've got 6:19 left to go here on period number 1. We're working with new video crew and we're kind of relearning the system, so we hope we're coming through on YouTube loud and clear. We hope you are well. We're glad to have you join us here for the home opener of 2024-25 season, number 2 for the Eastern Dukes. Now Morrison chips it ahead. English is onside. He's in all alone now against the Voyageurs defenseman, who will wrap it around. Mossy with the pinch. Now Gregor Beach working against McDonald. Morrison's back there. Mossy will collect that in his own zone. Mossy will edge his way out. Nice rush there. He'll go to the bench for changes. That's Sidney Watt. Maverick Mitchell had the puck stolen by Arsenault. Gauthier will bump against him. Now Mitchell looking for Jewer, the first goal scorer. He's got an opportunity. Kennedy with a stone cold glove save on that one. About 15 minutes played here, 5:07 left in period number 1. Great to have weekend number 2 underway in the season. Western Rebels have opened up a 2-1 lead against the Valley Wildcats. The Fundy Thunder have a 2-0 lead on the Buccaneers. And new to the league this year, we welcome them, the St. John Vitoes. We'll be happy to see another part of the world. They are down to the Cape Breton Jets at this moment, 3-0. Here comes Hunter Gauthier. Banks it off. Jewer's looking for that. Pierce, strong young man. He'll backhand that back out. Now Jewer, good speed. Looking for an opening there. Pierce will pick it up. Bump there. Jewer will send that in. Kennedy will leave that for Bowering. Bowering takes a big hit. Hunter Gauthier in there for checking. And we have a penalty. Going to be boarding. So the Dukes will go on now, a true power play with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in period number 1, hoping to crack the 2-2 stalemate at this moment. Voyageurs penalty to number 13, Hunter Gauthier. 2 minutes for boarding. That's Gauthier for boarding at 4:14. Here's Mossy, picks it up at the red line. McGinnis and Hartman. Mossy trying to work his way through. McGinnis will pick up the rebound. He'll find Mossy at the point. Slides it across to Chaffee. Into Moore. Moore looking for Hartman. It's in. Is it? How did Janes keep that out? Big work there by Janes. Not sure how he did it, but he kept it out. Nice opportunity there by the Dukes to take the lead here late in period number 1, pardon me. McCormick, Bull Pit, and Silvaggio. Pierce over to McDonald. Back to Pierce. Trying to get one through. It's high, and Janes has got it. Nice passing by the Dukes. Good release. Pierce saw lane, got it through, and James was able to see that cleanly. They'll do it again to the right of James. Pierce. McDonald chipped. Silvaggio just missed that redirection. Now Silvaggio looking to set it up. Inside a minute to go on the penalty. Pierce trying to get that through. Hit a Voyageurs skate. The Dukes control it now. All off the stick, and not able to keep that in was McDonald. For the Voyageurs, Beach will give chase. McDonald's got some space. 30 seconds left to go in the Dukes power play. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in period number 1. Now Pierce in stride. Tries to make the move. He's successful. Short side angle. Good stop there by James. Now Silvaggio finds McCormick. Back to Silvaggio. 10 seconds left in the power play. Dukes with a couple of good opportunities. Looking for one more. Here's McDonald. Tipping it through. Just to the right of goaltender James. And the penalty to Gauthier has expired. McDonald is back. McKeegan will give chase. Dukes with a tired power play coming for reinforcements. English is out. Morrison's out. McDonald being harassed by McKeegan behind his own net. Now Quinn picks it up. He sees English. He's got Morrison. English. Opportunity. Morrison's in tight. Oh, what a stick save by James. My goodness. He had a look at the corner, did Morrison, and I don't know. I'm going to say it was a stick save from my vantage point. Regardless, it didn't go in. That's all that matters. Inside 2 minutes to go here. There's Chaffee. Floats one through as a rebound. Duke's getting lots of shots on net. James has been equal to the task. So far, here's McKeegan. Chaffee who pushes him aside. There's Sparks. 3 Dukes break out. Morrison. Bowering. English. Now Chaffee will put it into the empty corner. Last minute of play in the first period. Kate Hunter's in there. Chip that in and keep it going for the Dukes. Lots of pressure now. Dukes trying to get one before the period expires. Mossy, we'll see Chaffee. Veteran presence there. Here's Arsenault looking in front. And we're going to say the net was off its moorings, I believe, even before the shot was made. Linesman will get that back in the correct alignment, and we have 38 seconds left to go in period number 1. 2-2 is our score on home opener night for your provincial champion Easter Dukes. Liam Moore wins that back to Mossy. Mossy slings it over to McDonald. McDonald's in, got a chance. Oh my goodness. McGinnis with another glorious opportunity. That blocker side of James is getting one heck of a workout tonight. They'll do it again. 30 seconds even on the clock. Moore, Hartman, and Ramsey McGinnis. Another face-off win. Back to Mossy. Even strength now. He'll sling it around. Hartman takes a bump. Stays on his feet. And now we're going to see icing on the Voyageurs. No icing. Willem Mossy is back for the Dukes. McGinnis will start out. 10 seconds left. We're going to have to take a chance, and that's going to be on the offside. We're going to have 3 seconds remaining. That's it. Caught up on the skates and no real chance there. It's a timing play, and the Dukes weren't able to quite pull that off. 16-7 are the shots. And of course, the 2 Voyageurs goal. Kennedy was left essentially all alone. And there's the end of period number 1. Shots on goal for the Dukes are 16. For the Voyageurs, 7. The goal scorers again for your Eastern Dukes are Nate Silvaggio and Willem Mossy. Replying for the Voyageurs are Ethan Jewer and Maverick Mitchell. We'll go to an intermission break and we'll be back on Eastern Dukes Hockey. Shots on goal in the first period brought to you by Fair Isle Ford. The visiting Voyageurs 7 and your Eastern Dukes 16. Welcome back to Eastern Dukes Hockey, period number 2 here on a Saturday night in Montague. Visiting Dartmouth Voyageurs. 2 quick goals inside 40 seconds. And they have evened it up with the Eastern Dukes as we start period number 2. Lots of big saves by Janes. Big body in the net for the Voyageurs has helped keep his team as the Dukes have outshot the Voyageurs 17-6 in period number 1. Now Bowering will chase back for it. And the Voyageurs will come across their own blue line. Jake Nogler, Bowering's intercepted his work. Chips it out. Now it's out through the neutral zone. And we're going to have a tripping, accidental though it may be, against the Dukes. So Bullpet with the accidental trip. And the Voyageurs will go on their power play here early in period number 2. Duke's penalty to number 21, Wyatt Bullpit. 2 minutes for tripping. That's Bullpit for tripping at 19:27. Now Gauthier across the line. Here's Maverick Mitchell. Kennedy got a piece of that one. Off the shoulder and up high. These will working around. Quinn on the forecheck. That's Sidney Watt. There's a long lead pass. Offside is Mitchell, and he was in all alone. Dukes catch a bit of a break on that one. Dukes will change personnel. That was the old 3-line pass. Now McDonald and Mossy will anchor the defense. Moore. McDonald able to keep that in. Good work there. Gauthier had slipped behind him. Here's Mitchell, who momentarily had himself a breakaway. Stopped by McGinnis. Mitchell's in behind now for the Voyageurs. Pinned there against McDonald. Mossy able to chip that up high. Kennedy with a big save. Nice work there by Kennedy. And an in-tight shot by the Voyageurs forward. Halfway through the Voyageurs power play, they will send out now Evan Wren, Vander Tobin, and Samuel Labelle. Long pass, McGinnis, can he catch it? No icing, McGinnis is there. The speedy McGinnis in front, looking for more. McGinnis will take it back and take off valuable moments off the power play from the Voyageurs. Mossy will get that deep and he will come for a change. There's Moore, the speedy Liam Moore, working against Link. Here comes Alexander, the call up for the Voyageurs. Big spot for him playing on the power play here in a 2-2 game. LaBelle finds Link. Link side check, sidesteps his check, but he's slipped out past the blue line, and he'll retreat. Alexander now through the center zone. Here's Vander Tobin. Chance. Missed the net high to the Voyageurs. Bullpits out of the penalty box. We're back to even strength. Carew will throw it in deep, and the Dukes look to gain possession and start out. Now Sparks. In the corner is Sparks. He slips. Puck is underneath him. Logan Rinko will get it high. A little bit of breathing room and time. And the Dukes will have to come back beside Lincoln Kennedy, we've played 3 minutes and 5 seconds here in period number 2. 2-2 is our score. Happy that you're able to join us virtually, if not in person. Dukes will be hosting the Valley Wildcats here tomorrow morning. Now away comes Connor Arsenault. Connor Arsenault is knocked down to the ice. Through the middle, Rinko throws his body on the V's attacker. Pearson will turn. Send it wide to Rinko. He's got Hunter in front. Intercepted there. And now James will drop the stick and simply pick it up with his right hand. And we'll get a stoppage of play. He'll have a face-off to his right. McCormick, Silvaggio, and Bullpit are the forwards that Coach Trevor Peters sends out here. Maddock Tobin with the win. He's working to pull that outside. Now Chaffee will send that in right on net. First shot, in fact, for the Dukes on James this period. Of course, they were 2 minutes down a man. Now, a long pass again. Those stretch passes have been working. Chaffee's back up on his feet. Tobin's in there. Glove by Kennedy. And we'll get yet another stoppage in play. Kennedy with a big performance last week in Port Hawkesbury against the Cabot Highlanders. Much improved Cabot Highlanders, and Kennedy was equal to the task there. 4-3 victory. Had many tight chances that he was busy on. And there's another good one, opportunity that Kennedy will steer away. Puck's out of play, and we'll see the face-off to his right. Period 2, Voyageurs 2, Dukes are 2. Now bumped in the corner there by McDonald. Mason English in there. He escapes. His check. Nice work there by the affiliated player English to get it to Quinn. Now Hugh McDonald. Misses Quinn on the pass attempt. Voyageurs are back. Morrison just missed pinching on that one. Away comes Nogler. Speedy Jake Nogler for the Voyageurs. And the puck will be out of play. We'll try and get you some more scores here through the evening. Cape Breton Jets are ahead of St. John. They're on the road in St. John, 4-1. The Fundy Thunder are in Tantallon, perhaps, to visit the Buccaneers. And away comes McGinnis, stopped nicely at the blue line there. Good work by Alexander, the call-up. Put the brakes on McGinnis. So the Thunder are leading the Buccaneers 3-1. And the game in Tyne Valley must be finished. We'll just wait the final score to be posted. So Bowering chips it in, and McGinnis will get it. Now Hartman. Pierce lofts that in wide. Link, defenseman for the Voyageurs, will get it back to his partner, Alexander. He's bumped by Blake Hartman of the Dukes. Liam Moore backhands it. Pierce tipped in front. Good try there by Hartman and Pierce to connect. Big bump behind the net. Now Link will bang that behind his board to Alexander. The Voyageurs are pinned in their own zone a little bit. There's McGinnis. Good forechecking. Voyageurs defenseman down. McGinnis comes away with it, trying to find a man in front. Oh, big save by James Moore. Got some lumber on that one. And away come the V's. There's Gauthier against Bowering. Now back comes Liam Moore. The speedy Moore finds Hartman. He chips it ahead, trying to escape Williams' check. That's better action now. Here comes Maverick Mitchell. Mitchell gets a chance to shoot. And Kennedy will smother that one for his 5th save of the period. We played a little more than 6 minutes here in period number 2. 2-2 is our score. The Dukes in their home grays, the Voyageurs in their road white with red and blue trim. Now here's Bowering. Excuse me, Connor Arsenault, pardon me. Couldn't quite get the edge, she bumped. Dukes are down a man this evening. Caden McClernand, injured in the 2nd game of the season in Sydney last week, and he'll be out. There's a chance again. Jane steers that into the corner. McClernand will be out sometime. We'll miss him. Returning player. A lot of heart and hustle has McClernand. There's Chaffee. Oh, we have a call. Hey, Dukes fans, just remember you can stop by the canteen to fuel up with a bite to eat or up with a hot beverage. Canteen located in the lobby. Not quite sure on the stoppage there. I'm trying to find that out for you. Puck is now wrapping around. Bullpit is ready for it. Cormack sees Mossy. He sidesteps his check. Mossy in tight. Here's Mossy with the puck now. Chance to shoot. Tipped. Hit the post. Salvaggio might have got a stick on that. He bangs it behind the Bullpit. Hugh McDonald pinching in for the Dukes. McCormick trying to collect it. Mossy. Toe drags around. McDonald smartly keeps that in to McCormick. Sets it up for Salvaggio to the left of goaltender James. Good chance, it scores! Colin McCormick! And the Selly takes him down. McCormick's first as a Duke. Bang, bang play, and the Dukes will take a 3-2 lead.
8 from 21 and 17.
So Colin McCormick with his first goal as a Duke. Happy to get off the snide there. Get that big monkey off his back. Duke's goal scored by number 8, Colin McCormick. Assist to number 21, Wyatt Bullpit. And to number 17, Nate Salvaggio. That's McCormick from Bullpit and Salvaggio at 12-17. So midway through the middle frame, the Dukes have opened up a 1-goal lead again. Grand work there by McCormick's line mates to get him the puck. And he was able to find the hole in the big Calder Jane. Here we go again. Pierce was in from his defensive position all the way in. He was left alone in front and just tipped it high. We'll see if the Dukes can use that momentum to keep it going. Now the Voyageurs looking to clear it. Trying that high pass again as they've executed a couple times. Now is a chance in front. Barrett looking for his mark. Tough pass to handle. Now English, cross ice. Smart play by English to get that puck out of trouble. Hartman on his own. Hartman's got an edge. Hartman! Just wide. Puck may have gotten out of play there. We got a penalty up, excuse me. So the Voyageurs will be called for the Dukes will be called for too many men. That will be served by English. Dukes penalty for too many players on the ice. At 11:04, that'll be served by Mason English, number 3. Too many players on the ice. The Voyageurs now down 1, but up 1 on the personnel. Good stick work there by Hartman to force Nogler all the way back. Of course, the Voyageurs would look like nothing more to even it up, take advantage of this power play. Duke's penalty kill. Carew tips that into the corner. He'll get it back to the point. Carew tosses it in. Dangerous always. And that is Kennedy with the smother on that one. No rebound, although he did attract some attention. These forwards looking for anything that might slip out there. Dandy battle we have on here between the visiting Voyageurs and your hometown Eastern Dukes. Face-off will be to Kennedy's right. Pardon me, his left. Correction on that. Moore against Mitchell. Now Mossy behind his own net. Puck squirts out. Seabold will find Watt. That's Gauthier lugging the puck behind the net. 40 seconds left in the bench minor for too many players on the ice to the Dukes. Watt in front. Kennedy was there for that one. A beauty save. Sliding to his right on the tip shot. Voyageurs out shooting the Dukes 7-4 here in period number 2, and that was a glorious scoring opportunity. Dukes down a man, but Kennedy helped to even it up with a brilliant save, slipping across to his right. 30 seconds remaining on the power play. And the face-off was won by the Voyageurs, but sent too far outside the zone. Sidney Watt. Gauthier now. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Gauthier. Connor Arsenault working against him. Bowering. Puck is out. Watt will work it back. Kate Hunter forechecking. Penalty is over to the Dukes. Dewar tipped off a Dukes defenseman stick and wide. Tipped in front. Kennedy's there. Looking for it. Kennedy has been busy and solid in period number 2. There's Silvaggio. No call on that play. He was interfered with. Hunter being worked on by Sidney Watt. Now big Wyatt Bullpit looking to find a pass. Intercepted by the Voyageurs. Chipped in by Pierce. Now Pierce tipped in front. Chance for the Dukes. Here's a race for it. Pierce against Dewar. Mitchell is gaining. Here's Mitchell with the play. Kennedy will clean that up. The third defenseman back there. Great play. Now the Dukes find themselves short. Oh, Pierce! And they're going to call that one. Pierce taking command of the front of the net. We're going to see a head contact there against Pierce. He got a lot of body. Apparently just a little too much in the head. Dukes penalty to number 23, Carson Pierce. 2 minutes for head contact. That's Pierce for head contact at 8:03. And the Voyageurs back-to-back power plays. Dukes are killing penalties through most of the second period. Three. Kennedy was there. Nice save by him. His 9th of the period already. And the Dukes, McCormick, able to get that down. There's Quinn forechecking. Captain Quinn named just yesterday. Congratulations to him. And while I'm at it, hello to Aunt Jan in BC. Proud aunt there, I'm sure. There's Wren. Stick check there by Green. Nice work there. Morrison will send that and go to the bench. No, Morrison's going to go straight. McCormick will go to the bench. Hartman's out. McDonald's out. Aiden Green's out. 2 Voyageurs forwards are high. McKeegan and Barrett. Through center ice. McDonald chipped it. Couldn't find it. There's Williams now. Bump by Hartman. Nice hit there. Right on Kennedy. And he's going to give his team a chance to rest. Change personnel. 37 seconds left in the penalty to Pierce. 6:40 remaining in period number 2. Here in home opener for your Eastern Dukes. Won by the Voyageurs, but escapes the grasp of Williams, and so the Voyageurs will have to retreat. Williams will find Carew. Back to Williams. There's Morrison. He's got his man. "20 seconds left on the power play for the Voyageurs. Chip, Kennedy couldn't see it. And it will be outside the next face-off. Voyageurs knocked the net from its mooring. So that's a bit of a break for the Dukes to have the penalty a little further away from their goaltender. Total shots are 18 for the Voyageurs, 20 for the Dukes. Pierce is out of the penalty box. The Dukes are back to full strength. Here comes English racing to get back in the play for the Dukes. There's McGinnis. Lofted that high for Mossy. He sidestepped a check. He's got more. Moore's in all alone against Janes. Trying to go 5-hole. Oh, and a quick whistle there to Janes' favor. Moore had the break. He saw a little opening. It just wasn't quite big enough. Good work there by Mossy to see the streaking Moore. Dukes would like to have a little bit more offensive zone possession and control, of course, here in the last 5 minutes. They've been playing a lot of defense here with 3 penalties this period. Now there is Nogler for the V's, trying to control it. He's bumped by Pierce. And McGinnis steps aside, trying to find English. McGinnis will take that one-on-one. Oh, a stick, a skate in the way perhaps. Prevented a clean sweep there for Ramsey McGinnis. Now English rims that in. Offside. Delayed offside, I think, for the Dukes. And they're going to go all the way back down beside goaltender Kennedy. Who, while he has changed his jersey number this season, has not changed his solid play. making lots of good stops, particularly on the power plays here in period number 2. Hunter for the Dukes, Beach for the Voyageurs. Green will find Chaffee behind the net. Quick game, fast skating play. Now here's Cade Hunter looking to get stretched wide. He's in tight. Good chance there by Hunter. Good attack. And he had a look there. Steered away by James. Chaffee. We'll see Arsenault. Not able to connect, but now he does. There's Rinko. Coach Peters imploring his team to get somebody in front of the net. Rinko and Arsenault will work there. Voyageurs. Nogler comes away with it. Race for the puck. There's Jewer, the fast skating Jewer, scored the first goal for the Voyageurs. He leaves it for Beach. Chipped in by Link. Chaffee will be back behind his net. The veteran Chaffee. And that clearing pass gets past everybody. Rinko will give chase. He bodies his man. And he gets the turnover. Bull pit now. Rinko picks up a stick. Green able to keep it in and throw it towards the net. Mossy, good work there to keep that in. Here's the speedy Mossy cross. Big save, scores! No goal! No goal, oh my! Emphatically called off by the referee. I can only imagine that the net was knocked off its mooring by the goaltender when he made a dandy save on a great pass by Mossy to rebound to McCormick. And that's some tough luck for the Dukes. Referee, no hesitation to make that call, so we'll assume it was the right one. He was in position. And now here come the Voyageurs with that high man again. There's Mossy. Silvaggio. Leaves it for Mossy, picks it up himself. Chip tie, now the V's take over. Kennedy's right on. Williams with a shot. Kennedy's got it scooped up. And the V's with their 12th shot of the period are making Kennedy earn his supper tonight. Voyageurs have done a nice job of staying out of the penalty box this period. Out shooting the hometown Dukes. Kennedy has been solid and not allowing any of those shots through. Dukes with the only goal of the period. That's Colin McCormick's first. Just about had number 2. Had that post stayed where it should have. Quinn, the captain, is asked to step aside, and Mason English will win the face-off for the Dukes. It comes back to Jackson Bowering. Bowering trying to get that out. Stolen at the line by Jewer. He's bodied by Morrison. Pierce sees English. Good pass to Quinn. Able to connect now with Morrison. Morrison, Quinn, Bowering. 3 Dukes break out. Center to Quinn couldn't quite get a stick on that. Great idea by Morrison. Now, Carew decided he tipped that to his own goaltender, so Janes had to be steady there and alert. 2:28 to go in period number 2. Dukes clinging to a 3-2 lead. McGinnis will find Pierce. The shot's right on. It's through. McGinnis found Pierce. And that got through. I'm not sure if there was a deflection in front. But regardless, and it might be more with the goal.
12 from 23 and 9.
Referee confirms that. Liam Moore with his first goal this evening must have tipped Pierce's shot in. Great passing there set up by the veteran McGinnis to Pierce. Now here come the Dukes looking for more. Hartman right on. Dukes goal scored by number 12, Liam Moore. Assist to number 23, Carson Pierce. And number 9, Ramsey McGinnis. That's more from Pierce and McGinnis. Time of the goal, 2:23. So the Dukes will double their leads. The Voyageurs will hope to scratch the surface again if they can before the period's over. Big blocker save. Wow. Hartman had the corner picked, and the big blocker from the big goaltender was there. Jane steady with that right side. He had many big saves on that side. And he'll scoop that up once more. He had many big saves on the right-hand side in period number 2 from in tight. Certainly being 6'3" does not hurt in the position. He moves well as well also tonight. So 1:37 left to go. Dukes have doubled their lead, 4-2 now. Face off to the right of James. Looking for one more of the Dukes in tight. Sticked away there by James, but lost the stick. Now here's Alexander. He takes a bump from Rinko. Willem Massey. Centered in front by Sparks. Just missed a connecting pass. Now Barrett. He'll lose it. Here comes Connor Arsenault. Cade Hunter. He finds Rinko. He's got Dukes everywhere. Not able. Good defensive play there. Excellent by the young call-up Alexander. Sacrificing the body, preventing the pass. Last minute of play in the second period. Now here's McKeegan all the way in. It's loose in front. Can't find it. Might have been off the skate of Hugh McDonald. He tries to chip it out. He gets it past Link. Link backhands it to Alexander. 40 seconds remaining in the period. Duke's trying to pen the Voyageurs in. Down goes a linesman. And he's up and okay. Gloved ahead by McKeegan. Voyageurs make quick changes. Bowering just trying to get the puck out. Bullpit not able to. Voyageurs still have it in. 10 seconds to go in period number 2. And it escapes. Williams will be back, but there'll be no time to make a play. And the period will end with a 4-2 advantage for the Dukes. Voyageurs with an excellent offensive attack, putting 12 shots on goal. Many of them of the challenging varieties, and 3 on power plays. We'll be back for period number 3. We hope you'll be able to join us again on Eastern Dukes Hockey.
They had a shorthanded goal and they put in number 6. He passed it, I guess.
Okay, and in period 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Shots on goal for the second period brought to you by Fair Isle Ford. The visiting Voyageurs 12 for a 2-period total of 20, and your Eastern Dukes 11 for a 2-period total of 27. Welcome back to Eastern Dukes Hockey here on a Saturday night in Montague. This will be their first and last home game on a Saturday in September. We hope you're doing well wherever you are. The Dukes will take a 4-2 lead into period number 3 against the visiting Dartmouth Voyageurs. Mark Rooney along here, along with you this evening. Just delighted to be back for season number 2 on the Eastern Dukes call. And we're underway. Delayed offside now. Carson Pierce will start and get to center. Pierce is bodied there. Has to be a big body to stop Big Pierce. Now Hartman chipping that forward. Kicked ahead. And now the Voyageurs will be called for a slow icing, but an icing as we're underway in period number 2. Voyageurs outshot the Dukes by a 12-11 margin in period number 2. Dukes assessed 3 minor penalties and none for the Voyageurs. So the Voyageurs had 3 power plays. The Dukes were successful in killing them off. Lincoln Kennedy, a big part of that one, of course. Now McCormick, left in front. And now Green looking for connection with Bullpit. Just outside his long reach. And the Dukes will have to retreat. Trying to get you a score here from Tyne Valley. And the Rebels will skate away with a 2-1 victory against the Wildcats, who will be here in Montague tomorrow morning, pardon me. It'll be an early one for all teams. Steered away, it's not completely away. Kennedy's got the glove there. Good job by Kennedy. That was tipped high. Two saves on the play there by Kennedy. Now, Cade Hunter against Maverick Mitchell. Mitchell pushes it forward now. It's intercepted by Jewer and cleared out of harm's way. That's going to make it all the way down to Janes. And he will hold for the face-off to his right. Around his own net is Watt. Turning now is Seabold. No icing. Kennedy is out to play it. Nice job all the way out to the blue line. Jewer's there. He'll redirect it back in. Now Hugh McDonald. Good job by McDonald against Gauthier. Puck is behind the net. Jewer's working there against Mossy for the Dukes. In front, big save, Kennedy. Not sure he knew he saved it. Good positioning, good technique. And it worked out in his favor. Now there's Rinko. First man in. Hugh McDonald slings that in just inside the red line, and the Dukes will make changes. Fresh legs are coming out. Now Quinn was looking for that, but it was kept in by Bowering. There's Cade Hunter, bodies his man behind the net. Quinn's in there, looking to find a pass in front. Didn't make it through. Out comes LaBelle. He'll chip it past Bowering. Pierce will be in there, trying to get it through. Kept in by the Voyageurs. Now the Dukes will come out. Here's Quinn looking against, that's Link. Link just barely won the race. Bowering will find Pierce. Teammates on Eastern Express. Last year under 15 AAA. Host of the Atlantics. Quinn will backhand that in. Now Link will turn and retreat. Quinn's got that. Pushing Link further behind his own net. He will come out. Forecheck there. There's English. Good pressure there by young English. Big body Morrison. He takes his man. Dukes looking to find the puck inside the Voyageurs zone. We've played 3.5 in period number 2. Dukes with a 4-2 lead. Mason English able to get it up front. Good job there by Alexander, Ben Alexander for the Voyageurs. Now Green's in a foot race. LaBelle was trying to stick check him. Now there's a pass. Oh, they're going to call that icing. Just past Morrison. No connecting pass there. So 9 seconds. Discussion by the referee at the Dukes bench. And they're going to say it should be no change on the icing. So English will have to come back out. And McGinnis will trade places with him on the bench for the moment. On the icing, Duke's not able to make that personnel change. So Morrison now will settle in. He'll win the face-off. There's English, just missed on his stick. Behind now, Green picks it up neatly. There's the pass. English will tip that forward. And just unable to connect on that one. Four and change played in period number 3, pardon me. Caught up in some bodies there. Bit of a scramble. Chipped out, however, and the Voyageurs will be forced to regroup. Sparks finds McKeegan. McKeegan off a body. That's off Bowering's leg. Right to Williams. And Kennedy with a nice first save. The puck's on the goal line. Kennedy slipping across to grab that one to prevent further damage. That was dangerous. Almost like it happened in slow motion. One could see the puck there. It wasn't moving. It was just a matter of who was going to win the race, and Kennedy did so. Face off to his right. Moore will win that to Chaffee. Looking for McGinnis up through the middle. McGinnis will have to stop at the blue line. Hartman. Shot. There's Chaffee in deep. And that's going to be sent down. Icing's going to be the call at some point. So the Voyageurs in a bit of a frantic fever to clear that puck. Will be called on the icing. And James will see the face-off to his right. Big shout out and thanks to Colin McCormick's dad, Sean, for stepping in this year to manage our video feed all the way up to YouTube. We certainly appreciate that, Sean, for all your work tonight and in the future to come, helping us to bring Eastern Dukes hockey to the masses. Sent wide by Chaffee. McCormick opts to look for Salvaggio behind the net. Dukes control possession. Green on net. Just the second shot on net in 5 minutes here for the Dukes. Period number 3. Bullpit will see Salvaggio. And he's worked on by Seabold, and out come the Voyageurs with 3. Green looking to hold down Nogler. Shot. Kennedy was there. Steady. Now Salvaggio. Weak shot. Shouldn't say weak shot, but harmless shot in the sense. Here's Mossy. He tries to sidestep his check. And the Voyageurs will be called on the icing yet again. Long way to go in this one still. The Dukes with a 2-goal lead. The other island representative in the Nova Scotia League, the Western Rebels, have now taken their record to 3-0 with a 2-1 victory over the visiting Valley Wildcats. Now the Voyageurs will be content to chip that in and make changes. That'll give some skating room for Hugh McDonald. Miscommunication there in the forwards. And McDonald's pass went uncompleted. So we've had a rash of icings inside the last 2 minutes. Face off to Kennedy's right. Won by the Voyageurs. Tipped in front. Oh my goodness! Kennedy somehow collected that and was cleared away by one of his teammates out of harm's way. Not sure where the Dukes would be without the stellar play of Lincoln Kennedy this evening. Shots are 2-to-1 ratio in favor of the Voyageurs in period number 3, outshooting the Dukes 6-3. That's gloved ahead, of course, by the Voyageurs. Williams at the blue line trying to keep that in. So that will be whistled down and pushed out. Good flow to the second period. A little slow to get started here in period number 3. Mitchell will face off against Morrison. 2 big bodies there. Here comes Dewar. Morrison, nice work there. Oh, and home. Oh, my goodness. English was almost off to the races. Mason English just missed chipping that to himself, and he was gone. In front. Now, shot from the point. Off English. Good defensive work. He chips it out. He finds Quinn. Almost was off again. Carew will backhand that to Mitchell. Into the skates of Bowering, and Pierce will start out. He finds Quinn. No icing. He'll battle with Williams coming down the left wing. Morrison chips that back. Bowering has to get it away quick. Tipped in front. Oh my gosh! What a save by Janes. Wow, both goaltenders. Some spectacular saves this evening. Lovely setup by the Dukes there. The puck is loose to the left of Janes, right of Janes. He attempted to cover up, but referees say play on. Now Pierce will have to go back. I don't think we're going to see icing. We may. No icing on the call. Pierce first there, and the puck hit a stick on the Dukes bench and will be called. We've still got 12:45 to play here in period number 2 as the clock turns 10 o'clock. Late nights on Saturday night. Steered away by Kennedy, and that's redirected over the glass, and we'll have another stoppage of play. Offside are the Dukes temporarily. The parent club, the Charlottetown Bulk Carrier Knights, are in action tonight in Moncton, losing a squeaker to the Moncton Flyers 5-4. Trying to exact some revenge for a 5-1 loss last Friday night in Charlottetown. Back out to Siebold. He's able to keep it in and push it back in. There's Vander Tobin. Scrum at the blue line. Hartman now will work on Watt. And here's McGinnis looking to take control. Into Hartman. And away come the Voyageurs. Evan Wren. Green, good job to get that forward to Hartman. He stumbles across the blue line. Dukes make a lot of changes, as do the Voyageurs. That's McKeegan, sidesteps his check. Here's Silvaggio. He's got to be careful with it in his own zone. Sees McCormick cross ice. Here comes Silvaggio. He's going to be first. No icing. Good job by Silvaggio to win that race. McCormick looks for Mossy. He's able to collect that at the point. McDonald's can't get it all the way through. McDonald has to be careful as Barrett was in behind him. Link will go back for the Voyageurs. Silvaggio sees McCormick in front, or does he? Just high. Good try by Silvaggio. May not have seen McCormick in front. So now McCormick, Silvaggio, and Bullpit will make up the forward line. Hugh McDonald, that was tipped and redirected. Silvaggio bumping against his man and bumping off his man. McCormick tries a neat little stick. Tries to center it now, and that's intercepted by Tobin, Madoc Tobin. Mossy, here comes the Voyageurs. Good job by Mossy to regain position. Pair of 22s battling there. That was Nagler. He's showing his speed. Now it's a dangerous pass, but Mossy's got it. He'll take the puck and go. Mossy trying to get across the Voyageurs' blue line. Now Williams behind his net. Shot just missed by Bullpit. Had a lot on that. Rinko is there to keep it in. Inside 10 minutes to go, halfway through period number 3. Pierce will throw that high and wide. Bowering will collect it. Good chance in front. Arsenault! Again in front. Collected by the V's and sent out now. Good stick work. Arsenault. Hunter right on! Just missed by Rinko. Nice work by Connor Arsenault, having a great shift. Bit of a battle behind Janes in the net. Referees are going to let them go at it. That's Hunter. Rinko comes away with it. He falls. Bowering fakes the shot, looking for Hunter. Pierce with a shot again on. Dukes with some offensive pressure now. V's are held in. Bowering missed the net from his position. V's looking to get a stoppage in play. They're scrambling. Hunter got possession. Shot right on, and James will make the play. No rebound, and the V's get a much needed change. Both teams will change now. 8:34 to go. Duke's holding on to a 2-0 lead at this point. Face-off will be to the right of James, who's had a dandy game. Now there's Mason English taking control, and Chaffee will be forced to back up. Here's Dewar trying to chip it past him. He does so. Dewar 2-on-1 against Kennedy. Kennedy's got the save. In tight, Dewar had a real good look there. Kennedy was solid. Chaffee through the middle. Mitchell stick check on him. Chaffee and English. Chaffee will shoot it high. And to get it over the big goaltender, that's saying something. Morrison will lug that and chip it in behind. English has got a little bit of room to work, trying to connect in front. Voyageurs will get that into their own zone. Gauthier will give chase, but the Dukes will push it right back in. Dukes with a good 7 or 8 minutes here now in this third period. Mossy from the point. Redirected off Mitchell to the corner to the left of Janes. Now there's Hartman. Kept in. Oh, and a big collision there with Green. Green able to backhand that in again. Hartman against Watt. Good battle for it against the boards. And now Mitchell gets past Green. Mossy's there. He backhands it smartly. And now Hartman has got a chance across the blue line. One-on-one, Hartman's through. Got a man in front. McGinnis is there. Mossy will throw that in. McGinnis trying to find a connection. There's Mossy. Over to McDonald. A little hot for him to handle. McDonald able to keep it in, though. Smart play there. McGinnis. He's past Mitchell. Not quite, Mitchell says. Mitchell comes away with the puck. Intercepted by Mossy. Sidesteps one. Bumped off the puck by Mitchell. Here's Hartman trying to do something with it. He's stick checked. Shot way wide by Moore, pardon me. And now Gauthier is there for the Voyageurs. 2-on-1. Here's Dewar working against Mossy. Dewar looking for help. Shot just missed the net. It was 1-on-5. And now here comes Moore across center. He's bumped and taken down. I think Moore's going to be charged with a penalty. Now Lebel, the extra man, is out. Kennedy's got the save. It's still loose. And the Dukes finally touch it. And we're going to see Moore go potentially for head contact. Hold. Moore will be charged with the hold. Nothing more that the Voyageurs could ask for now with the power play here. Inside 6 minutes to go. Just what their doctor ordered. Duke's penalty to number 12, Liam Moore, 2 minutes for holding. That's Moore for holding at 5:56.
Gotta be better on the clock, boys. Gotta be a little better on the clock. You have to start that. 5 seconds.
Face-off will be to Kennedy's left, his right. Won by the Voyageurs. Nice job, Bowering, to collect that. And ice that, sending the Voyageurs back. Frig. Intercepted at center now by Silvaggio. Now here come the Voyageurs, 2-on-1. Good job by the Dukes. A minute and a half left in the power play. Fresh legs coming for the Dukes. Hunter, a good interception at his own blue line. He sidesteps to check. Hunter and Bullpit come away. Hunter's in deep. Backhands it wide. The Dukes maintain possession. Green will see Chaffee, and he'll force the Voyageurs to retreat. Inside 5 minutes to go. 1 minute left in the penalty to Moore. Offside will the Voyageurs be. They like the stretch pass.
Run the clock for 10 more seconds. You missed run the last one again.
I'll just tell you. Rinko will take the face-off in the Voyageurs zone. That's Sparks. Sparks winding up. Rinko trying to stick check him. Sparks with some good speed down the left side. He's got a man open in front of Kennedy. Back to Watt. Sparks sees his man. Kennedy's got the stop. Big save at a crucial time. 8 seconds remaining. Penalty is over. Shot was blocked by a Duke. Voyageurs now with pressure inside, 4 minutes to go. They need 2 to tie. And now Rinko will chip it and go to the bench. That's Morrison in for the Dukes. Able to keep it in was Pierce. And now Seabold will be back for the Voyageurs. Shot right on there. Seemed harmless enough, but English was there. Pierce looking to wind up for the Dukes. He backhands it out, intercepted by Alexander of the Voyageurs. 3 minutes to go in Montague. Quinn's got to get the puck out. Now Bowering will retreat and gain some time and space. Bowering, nice move to sidestep the forecheck. Sees English at the blue line. He'll ring it in, and Quinn will pick that up. Voyageur player down, maybe injured. The referee will stop that. And Morrison will sit for head contact penalty signaled by the referee going to the Voyageurs, Oliver Link. Voyageurs penalty to number 9, Oliver Link. 2 minutes for head contact. That's Link for head contact at 2:29. So 2 minutes to go, and the Dukes find themselves in the enviable power play position. Mossy finds McGinnis. 2 veterans connecting. Moore is in there. Hardman's in there. Mossy fans on it. Inside 2 minutes to go. Most of the rest of the clock will be man advantage for your Eastern Dukes, holding a 4-2 advantage. Trying to make 3 zeros show on the clock and escape with a victory to go 3-0 in the season. Now Bullpit. Around the net is Bullpit. Lugging the puck in front. Oh, just missed with Silvaggio. A glorious scoring opportunity. In behind now is McCormick. Backhands that to Bullpit. Finds Chaffee at the point. Right on. James has got it. Or does he? Was loose for the moment. In front. Oh, attempt by Green to one time. And the Voyageurs will clear that. There's a race from Chaffee. Kennedy will backhand that out to Chaffee as we approach 1 minute. Last minute of play in the third period. There's Mitchell now. He's got possession. 20 seconds left in the power play. Inside 1 minute. Bullpit will escape his own zone. Bullpit, McCormick, and Green are there for the Dukes. Bullpin lugs it, trying to find McCormick. And now here's Dewar, the dangerous, speedy forward for the Voyageurs. He's got through everybody. Here's Dewar in alone on Kennedy. Just missed. Great rush there by Dewar. Great speed. That would have made things extremely interesting with seconds left to go. Sparks has got it inside his own zone, down to 10 seconds. Trying to get a pass out front. McCormick just trying to get that out. And with 5 seconds left to go, the Eastern Dukes are going to skate away with a 4-2 victory on home opener night. Kennedy was big for the Dukes. James was big for the Voyageurs, both goaltenders. Hats off to both of them. But in the end, it's the Dukes with a 4-2 victory to move to 3-0 on the season. And the Voyageurs will even their record at 2-2. They'll be off to Tyne Valley tomorrow to visit the Western Rebels. And the Valley Wildcats will be here to visit your Eastern Dukes bright and early at 10:45. We hope you'll be able to join us here on Eastern Dukes Hockey. Thank you for joining us. Thanks to Sean McCormick on the camera work. My name is Mark Rooney. We will see you tomorrow morning for more Eastern Dukes Hockey.